Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Fortitude. Today I'll be doing a game as Lure of the Deep Wilderness and Keeper of the Forbidden Wilds into Russia level 6. So I'm excited for this game. I'm going to switch it up a little in this game, and I was thinking of doing like a thematic commentary, like every decision that I make I'll kind of talk through it in terms of theme rather than logic of what's happening on the board, just to switch things up, see how it goes. Alright, so let's get into this game. Lure is starting on board E. Alright. Starting Explore is Mountain. I think that's pretty good for both these spirits, because Lure can control E5, we can take a Blight in E2 if needed, and Keeper can also do the same. Some things to remember versus Russia, like Blight removal is pretty good, that way we can always take Blight with Russia level 6, and Keeper has a built-in Blight removal. The only thing is it affects jungles and wetlands, but it's still useful. Alright, so let's get into this game. So with Lure, turn 1, I'll do like the basic standard opening. I'll get a plant, and then we will be spreading our presence inlands, because Lure cannot place a presence on the coastal lands. So most of our damage and gathers will be happening on inland lands. Let's go into this land. Another thing to remember with Lure is kind of you're enticing or kind of like luring the invaders to come to your lands. So just in terms of theme, it's important to think that it's good to have presence in the lands that you want to clear out eventually. Okay, so I'll place Softly Beckon and Perils on Lure. Let's see what we want to do on Keeper. So I'll go ahead and gain a power card on Keeper. Let's go for a Miner. Okay, I mean, we did get another Blight removal if we wanted. We did get a really solid defend, which is definitely what I'm going to go for over here. Dire Metamorphosis is interesting. It's not really useful. It's adding more Blight right now. Sucking Ooze is also interesting, but yeah, I think the defend goes a long way. And then if I draft an air card, I'll have a range 1 defend 5, which is pretty good. And this kind of ties in with Keeper's innate. So every time we make a sacred site, we'll push all the Dahan from the land, and then we can use Sap to defend in the land they were pushed to. Okay, and then we will place a presence. Let's go top. Now I get to push these Dahan, so I am going to push them in B7. That way I can defend it during the Ravage, and then I can take a Blight on B2 if needed. And then this turn I will play Boon of Growing Power. So that also helps me activate my right innate on Keeper. And Lure also has both the left and the right innate activated. This looks like a good start. Okay, all the builds happen, and the Explorer is jungles, alright. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Let's go ahead and gain a power card on Keeper. So in some cases you can give it out, but Lure has like a fairly reliable way of gaining power cards, so I'm just going to target Keeper for this. And we will go for a Miner. Man, it's all the defense, isn't it? Nature's Res, Elusive Ambushes, Fire in the Sky, Sky's Herald. Oh man, that is like an insane draft. It's important to mention like the fire is important on Keeper, like this sun fire goes a long way than the earth and animal, but Nature's Res is like an easy way to remove Blight. Okay, so yeah, these are some really strong cards. Keeper, I think I'm just going to keep it on theme, and the theme right now is plant. Like both of these are mostly like plant spirits, and we are enticing the invaders inland to our jungles, and like they're just disappearing, are getting what is this card, Softly Beckoned to the inland. So I think with that theme in mind, I'm going to go for Nature's Res, which anyways probably is the right decision here anyways, just because of that Blight removal. But yeah, this feels like a very, very strong opening. Okay, so Keeper has the right innate. So we have 2 suns, so we can push an Explorer and then add a Wilds, and the land to where I add the Wild I can also grow next turn. So I think I'm going to go do it over here, and I'm going to throw this guy into Lure's land, because we can do that. Lure isn't too worried about this right now. And remember, Lure has that special rule where you can ignore 2 during the Ravage step. So that is crucial. Okay, and on Lure's board, let's see what we want to do. Softly Beckon, so let's kick it off on E5, because I don't want to take any Blight on E5. I'll take a Blight on E2, but then I mostly want to keep my coastal lands clear. So let's gather this guy and this guy, gather this down. Guess we can gather this Dahan. think I'll just gather 1. I can do perils in the same land. So I had a bad land. I'll also add a beast. It's kind of unfortunate that I can't gather this beast in here. I wish I could. But it's just not adjacent. Now where do we throw this Dahan? I do want to take a blight on E2. So I'm going to throw this Dahan over here on the coast. Just keep them grouped up. Then we can gather some more towns if we need. I am actually going to do that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, right? You know what? I think I have a slight change of plans here. Let's do it like this. Let's gather this guy and this guy. Won't gather this town out. Gather this Dahan. Can do perils here. I can do that and gather that. 1, 2. So I'll be taking out what, 4. This is like an issue for Keeper, but Keeper can always play Regrow next turn to remove that blight. That should be fine, and then we'll just take another blight there. And with this, I will destroy all. We have to push 1, so that 1 we can... I'll just go ahead and push it into the coast. Actually, you know what? I'll spread it out a little. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. Okay, so this turn I want to play Swallowed by the Wilderness on Lure and then add a presence. You can't just go top track, get some more energy. Let's try that build. I haven't done that a lot, but it kind of makes sense. We could even throw a presence into B4 and that would kind of solve the land for Keeper if needed. So that's pretty interesting. I'll actually do that. I mean, it won't really solve it because Keeper does need, like, it will build a town there, but that's fine. Keeper can defend that land. Then let's see what we want. Well, I could go for a moon here. Now if I play these 2 cards, I do have my left innate as well. And the right innate, so I can trigger the right innate here. Can take out the town from here. Seems pretty good. Or I could go for a power card draft. Actually, let's do that. Let's draft. So I'm still good to play both of these. Let's go for a minor. Okay, I mean, these are pretty good cards. So Roiling Bog is what I'm most excited about. It's like Defend 2, which goes a long way. It's also an Isolate and Fear. Inflame is also good. I mean, both these cards have pretty good elements for Lure. Okay, I think I'm just going to go with Roiling Bog. And then we will still play these 2 guys. And on Keeper, let's see what we want to do. So we want to do the regular G3, G4. So let's put a presence from top track over here. And then we will... Now I can play Sap and I can also play Regrow if I want to remove this blight. Let's gain a power card on Keeper. We will go for a minor. Okay, again, really good cards. I got some Coastal Blight removal, which is huge. I also got some 0 range destruction, which can be useful. Pact of the Joint Hunt makes sense too. I think I'm just going to go with Cycles. Just that coastal ability to remove blight on the coast is huge. And then add a presence to a land without blight. So let's see where we want to add this presence. I think I will go into B1. Because this could be like jungle, it could be like wetlands or sands. This sands already has to the Dahan, so maybe I can deal with it. Okay, and we will play this guy and this guy. And we are at 3 energy, so I can always double grow next turn. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Pretty good for us. So we'll do Swallowed over here. Just start destroying on Lure's board. And then Keeper is going to defend this land. Destroy 2 among lands with beasts. It's pretty good. Just throw that guy here. Okay, we get to push this guy. So this will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Man, that's a lot of defend. Blight. We have to push this guy. Can just push him here. That's fine. And it's always going to be ignored because it'll be ignored till I have like 4 over here. I'll just push it here. It is wetland, so that kind of works out for us because I can destroy all of them. Push 1. And we kind of put our presence there, so I think I like that. We also get to remove a blight. And it's kind of unfortunate we did not... Maybe I should have played another sun card to push one of these guys out, but that's fine. We have like a lot of defense. So we can add another wild somewhere. Range 1. I think we can just throw it over here. If I clear out this B4, that we'll have like a very solid pocket going. We'll heal that blight. And then Lure can... Let's clear out this land. We'll destroy all. We can push one guy. Can Keeper handle this? What is this? 4, right? Well, I have a presence in there, so Lure can ignore both of them. And if Keeper throws some Dahan, then we'll have a nice pocket on board E. And also kind of on board... Not really on board B yet, but Keeper is getting there. Gift of the Untamed Wilds. That is interesting. Let's target Keeper with it because it's Wilds is pretty good for Keeper because Keeper can play Sacrosanct Wilderness. Let's say add a Wilds. Let's add it to B1. Let me just see. Yeah, I think B1 is fine. Wow, Lure's board is like almost empty. And Keeper is doing pretty good too. Yeah, I mean that's the combo, right? Just 2 ultimate badass spirits versus Russia level 6. This is what's going to happen. Alright, so we can go with the same plan. Let's double grow on Keeper. And I think we have really good cards, so we just need to basically go down to the 3 plays. Going to push all these Dahan here. And we will defend that with Nature's Res. The only downside is both these guys will be ignored by Lure. It's ignored up to, so maybe I can choose not to ignore. Let's see. And then we will... Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I can just go ahead and gain a power card too first. Let me do that. Let's go for another Miner on Keeper here. I mean, I don't know what to say at this point. Like, we just keep getting like the ultimate defend, blight movement cards into Russia. It's crazy. The thing to remember is to start doing damage as Keeper, I do need a fire element. So that is kind of tempting me to go for Elemental Boon because that can help Lure out a lot as well. So I'm going to grab that over Favor. If I did not have Elemental Boon, then I would probably go for something else. And Like Calls to Like is a really good card too. It's kind of similar to Softly Beckon, but a milder version of that. But yeah, I think Elemental Boon is going to be my pick over here. And add a presence to land without blight. Okay. I think Lure will be able to handle our inlands pretty good. If E2 comes up, then Keeper can always throw Cycles, remove that blight for Lure. And we are going to start taking some Russia level 6 now because I don't think I'm taking any blight this Ravage. So just something to watch out for. So let's try to clear out Keeper's board then. So I will have a secret site on b7 to defend this guy. See, I'll just throw a presence into b6 if needed. Maybe here, maybe in b3, just so that I can push those Dahan if needed. And then I can go for this option, put a presence here, move these guys over here. Actually, I think I kind of wanted to do some damage in b6, right? Yeah, I think that was the plan. We'll see. We can always rely on Towering Wrath as well. So let's see. I could actually do it this turn, and then next turn I just place one presence. Could just place Sacrosanct, and then if I don't play anything, then next turn I can double grow. I do get to a reclaim 1, and I can always reclaim like Nature's Res for b6. That puts us like really far ahead. Let's see what Lure wants to do. I think since we are doing so good on Lure, I'm just going to reclaim over here. What is it? Wetlands, right? It's important to note with Lure, your strongest cards are always like Softly Beckon and Perils, and also Swallowed. So reclaim has like a lot of value for you. Even though you're like giving up on placing presence, the reclaim just goes a long way. And I could just play Softly Beckon again, honestly. Just go for some energy, go for plant, play Softly Beckon and Perils. And next turn I can double grow. I mean, not double grow, but place a presence. I think that's pretty good. It's funny because Keeper can give Lure a moon and an air, and then that'll take care of the final city on Lure's board if needed. It's really funny. Maybe I should do that. That's wild. That's fine. That means I won't double grow as Keeper, but it is what it is. You can always like reclaim on Keeper. Like Keeper is already at 4-3. That's kind of crazy. Let's defend this guy. We have Sacrosanct, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and push this guy into b6 and try to defend it next turn. Was that the plan? Yeah, I think so. Gonna push this guy here. And we can give Elemental Boon to Lure. Lure will go for an air, a moon, and a fire, because Keeper needs a fire, right? Yeah. Okay. Add a beast to a land without blight. That has it down. I think I can add it here. We will actually just do a Ravage here. So it's kind of 6, right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can clear it out actually. We can push this guy somewhere. I mean, could just push it in b3. Just go ahead and push it in e7, I think. There's a lot of options where to push it. I could even just push it in b3. Let's do that. Okay, so we need to rush our 6. I think I'm going to do it here. And on Keeper's board, I think I will do it here because I have a presence, so I can do like 2 damage there. And it is coastal. It is coastal. All right. Okay, so definitely doing this. Then we can also do Softly Beckon in this land. Just trying to see what else to clear. Town, Explorer, Explorer. Yeah, I think Keeper will have to help us out with removing this blight. How far are we at tutorial level 2? A little few ways away. Unfortunately, I do have to destroy the Dahan in that land now, which is what it is. Probably don't want it to be a ravaged land. Just push it here. I will go ahead and push this guy here. So now Keeper can deal with this. If I just reclaim Loop Sacrosanct, let's kick off Softly Beckon. Bring these guys in. If I actually bring this guy in, then this won't be Ravaged land kind of. Do down like that. Sure, we'll gather some Dahan and basically I'll push them out again the same way. Do perils over here. Add a beast. Throw these Dahan back. And we will clear all of these guys. I think this guy I'll probably just throw in my inland. Just throw it here. So this will build a town, but I could gather it if I want to. Yeah, I think I should probably just reclaim on Keeper. I think we are doing pretty good and I can get to 4 card plays this turn. Just being able to deal with this land goes a long way too. Plus I don't think I want to take a blight here. So yeah, let's reclaim. Let us add a presence. We'll add a presence to... I could add a presence here. Let's add a presence here actually. We will push this guy into this land. Okay, and what do we want to do on Lure? I think I definitely want to reach the animal. So let us place this presence. And we have like a nice pocket created, so I'm just going to make this a sacred site. If I do end up going for a major. Which I don't have to, but I could. Actually would be nice if Keeper can put a presence in B6 next turn, because if we are able to clear it out. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna get Russia 6 again? Yeah, we're gonna get Russia 6 again. So this is going to build a city. Or I could do it. Yeah, I have to do it here. Could do that. I think I wanted to do Sacrosanct. Have Towering Wrath for doing a lot of like inland damage. Growing to 5/5 next turn sounds kind of crazy too though. Sacrosanct gives us Serenates. That is always nice. I mean Towering Wrath. Don't have an air, right, for sap. Actually, I get the air if I play Elemental Boon. The thing is, I kind of wanted to... I mean, we could take a Blight on Keeper's board. That is a good strategy. And just play, like, Regrow here. You have, like, 2 Sacred Sites. So we'll do, what, 4 damage, maybe? Next turn, I can place a presence... Won't be able to affect E2 though. I think that's fine. This can give me a fire too if needed. Then let's see what Lure needs to do. This guy. can just go for more energy, or I could go for another power card as well. Let's go for a power card. Let's go for a miner. Tempted to go for a major on lure though. You know what? Let's go for a major. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say. We got Vigor, so we have to take it now, right? Melt Earth is interesting. Land Thrashes. I mean, if we had a lot of Blight, yeah. Grant Hatred, not really that exciting. Yeah, let's just go with Vigor. And then I could even just forget Roiling Bog. Swallowed kind of helps me threshold Vigor in a way. Still need the 2 suns. I could get a sun from Elemental Boon, and then I need to draft a sun. Perils, am I done? Perils is the Han push though. It's interesting. Could forget Gift of the Untamed Wilds, but then I'm not hitting my innate. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and forget Roiling Bog. As excited as I was about that card. I mean, Vigor is Vigor. I don't really need to play it this turn, but if Keeper can somehow grow into like E1... Yeah, I don't think they can. Can they? I think they can at this point. They can double grow. So I can Vigor E2. That'll do like 6 damage there. It's actually a pretty good plan. That is a pretty good plan. So we are just taking a Blight and B6. Yeah, I think I'm game with that. Let's remove that Blight. Let's give out some elements. We'll gain a fire. We'll gain a moon. And we can gain a plant. We can do swallowed over here. Okay, let's see it. Sand's nice. And then Keeper can do Sacrescent here. Okay, well, I guess. I guess I can choose to do it here. And I will throw that guy here. Guess we can move that beast here. Can move one of these beasts over here. Can move this guy over here. And I guess we can move you over here. Oh, and I have to move one more. Sure, we'll move it here. It's 1 damage. Oh man, these fear cards. Oh, now I think I should have defended this land. Wait, I'll actually do it here if I get like a defend or something. Not so lucky. Okay, let's add some explorers. Let's add one here, and we can add one here maybe. Okay, sands and wetlands are ravaging. Alright, let's see how we want to deal with this. Let's gather. Now the plan is for Keeper to clear out this land. So wait, how much damage is that? 3, 6, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'll see. Let's heal that blight. 2 damage and destroy 1. Sands and wetlands. I'm close to terror level 2 now. 3 sun right now. That works. 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yeah. Then Keeper will grow into that land. Yeah, that's great. Lure can clear out a few of these guys. Let's maybe just clear out from here. Actually, let's clear out from here. Push one of them over here and they will be ignored. Could Outer Wilds, could give it to Keeper. There's a lot of things we can do. Let's give it to Keeper. Where do we want Wilds? Let me throw it here. Okay, let's see how we want to do Keeper's turn. Let's put a presence here. Then we'll clear out this guy for Lure. Is that 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, that works. Could actually go for a major here on Keeper. Just completely try to solve the game. Trying to see. Lure has Vigor. Take a blight on B2, that's fine. Sands, this land is an issue. What else do we want to keep track of? Trying to see. Don't really need to go for majors. Let's go for a minor. Okay, more Beast, Flesh Rot, Scour, and Infested Aquifers. Let's see. I think the fire, at this point I think I should go for a fire. Mountain and jungle. We could do Prowling Panthers. Could also do Flesh Rot Fever though. Let's do that because that kind of gives us the range for sap. We will put a presence here. Throwing all these Dahan on the coast. For Lure. Then I can play Towering Wrath. I could give out Boon to Lure if Lure wants. Could also play Fresh Rot Fever and that. Do I have any use for sap? I mean, not really. Nature's Res is a blight removal that can probably be useful. Oh, that's fine. Just defend this guy. Or this guy actually. Yeah, that's the plan. There's still so much value for Lure to just reclaim loop. It's crazy. Or I could just take an off turn and maybe go here. Could try to go for another sun. There we go, Call to God. That does it. Well, not for this turn, but for next turn, kind of. Oh, Keeper can reclaim a card, I forgot that. Maybe there's more value in having a reclaim. Well, I could threshold vigor this turn. Now that we think about it. Could clear out this. I'm just trying to see like the fastest, quickest way to solve the game at this point. Sure, yeah, I think let's do that. Let's take out Nature's Res. Let's reclaim loop elemental boon. We will play that instead. We'll give that to Lure, gain a sun. We have the 2 animal. Can gain a plant and a fire. That's good. Thresholded vigor here. Push that guy over here. Call to guard here. It's defended. We have sap. I don't know why I played sap. Does anybody know why I played sap? I definitely don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do it here. I think we can pay for this. Town or city does +1 damage. That is fine with us. Who wants to pay for this? Let's let Keeper pay for it. There we go. We forget Flesh Rot Fever. And then Lure can discard Call to card. Yeah, no, not discard. Maybe it's time we forget Softly Beckon. I don't think we'll need to play that again. Crazy thing is it still has a lot of value. Maybe I just forget Gift of the Untamed Wilds. Trying to think. How long is this game gonna last? Forget Softly Beckon. Wild to a land with the Horn. Sure, we'll add it here. Throw that guy over here. Guess we could do it. Could do it here. I don't think that matters. Let's push this guy here. Okay, I see. To take the escalations, right? To put a presence here if I do it there. I mean, I can just take a blight. If I do it over here, I'm just trying to see if there's a quick way I can close out the game. Maybe there is. Maybe there is. Okay, some mountain showed up, so I have to do vigor here. 3 2s are 6, 3 4 5 6. Let's take out this town first, city first. 3 4. Let's push you over here. So I just need to take out that town basically. This town will be gone. This I could vigor. Is there a way I can take out that town though? There's no Dahan nearby. Let's give this power card to Lure. Maybe Lure can draft something. Some way to deal with this town. I think that should just win us the game. Actually, yeah, I don't think I can push these Dahan there, now that I think about it. Okay, I mean, these are good, decent cards. Let's see. I think I could just go with Portents here. I could also go with Song of Sanctity. Maybe just that. Basically, I just need to deal with this town. That should win us the game. Actually, yeah, we do win the game. Not really. No, we don't. Thought we did. Wait. Let me make this more efficient. That's fine. I was thinking this was like Keeper's land for some reason. Okay, so let's reclaim on Lure. And I have 3 card plays. Am I thresholding Vigor again this turn? Keeper has like no way of moving all 3 Dahan there, right? Nah. These Dahan are too far away. Let's keep it simple. Build in the mountains, okay. I think I had to play this guy. Let's reclaim on Keeper. So next turn we can Vigor there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 2s are 6. We need like 1 more damage there. It's fine, we will do that. Could just play Towering Wrath again. I mean, the game is over. I'm just kind of super optimizing my turns here. It's fine. We can double grow next turn and do like a bunch of stuff. I think that kind of makes sense. Let's see. So I don't want this land to Ravage. So what we'll do is we will give this to Lure. Lure needs a sun, Lure needs a moon, Lure needs a plant. And Keeper should have those elements too. Oh no, we didn't take an air, right? No. That should be fine. Wait, what am I doing? I think the game is over. I think the game is over. Yeah, that took me a second to figure out what I was doing. Okay, let's gather at the Han. There we go. Vigor this. Doesn't matter where we throw you. Oh, one. No, the game is over. Yeah. Sure, let's see that card. Let's clear out some more blight. Make some more Dahan. No, actually, it doesn't remove the blight. Okay, so let's finish this. Let's do Sacrescent over here. We'll do like 2 damage. And then swallowed by the Wilderness over here. Doing 4 damage. Push one guy out over here. That should be game. So yeah, that was Keeper and Lure. Just, I think we mostly drafted like thematic cards, I would say. Added like a lot of tokens on the board. And the synergy worked out great. Like once Lure was able to threshold Vigor, Keeper threw some Dahan on Lure's board. And Lure was in turn able to like help out Keeper with adding more wilds. So yeah, really fun game. Let's quickly look at the drafts. So Keeper had some absolutely busted drafts early on. We got like Sap, we got Nature's Res and Elemental Boon. Those were huge. Looking at Lure, we got Vigor of the Breaking Dawn and we got Call to Guard soon after. And those two were easily able to threshold. Other than that, just our innates are like so strong on Lure. But yeah, that was game. We won on turn 6 in the fast. Looking at the events that we got in the game. Looking at the fear cards that we earned. Looking at the invader deck RNG. Yeah, that was game. Let me know how you all like this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.